BYU superstar AJ Dybantsa, aka the MVP of the FIBA U19 World Cup gold medalist, Dybantsa had an interview, long form interview with On3's Jamie Shaw. Shout out to Jamie. Go subscribe to On3 so you can read the full thing. He's done a series of these with basically all of the participants of the FIBA World Cup. It's been really eye opening to kind of learn some of these guys' personalities a little bit more. But there's a lot of very good stuff from Dybantsa in here. He talks about how important it was for him to play for Team USA, what it means to him. He talks about how this group differs from past Team USA teams that he's been on. He even said this training camp was the most competitive one he's been a part of. And then he pivots to BYU. He's asked a lot of questions about how his early impressions of this BYU roster have returned, what it's like with the coaching staff in Provo, and why he's excited for the season. But here's the thing I want to talk to you about. He singled out two guys, Cart. And I think this might be a noteworthy moment in the BYU offseason. Uh, this is what AJ said. I'll read his quote. He said, watching BYU play last year, I kind of knew about our returners, but so far, I've been impressed with Kennard Davis and Dom from Washington. He goes on to describe what he's liked about those two. He talked about his pairing with Richie Saunders and how they're learning to play on the same team and play off of each other, how he's his vet. So there's a lot of good stuff from AJ here. But I found it pretty noteworthy that the two guys he singled out from early practices, two new additions to BYU, Kennard Davis and Dom Diomande, the Washington transfer. Two guys we've singled out with positive vibes this offseason as well. Do you think it's a stretch from me that this means something? That Kennard Davis and Dom Diomande are getting named by AJ Dybantsa in an interview where he doesn't really name anybody else on the BYU roster?
Look, I think obviously given some of the people that were coming back from last season and some of the people that he's seen, like he knows a lot about like what Richie Saunders and those guys are, but um that's intriguing to me because I'm big on what Kennard Davis could bring to this team, aka Moo, for those wondering. I just think that, and we've also seen a lot of like practice clips of Diamande being just this athletic freak kind of, and maybe trying to factor him into the rotation. So I think it does I think it is significant that he did single out those two guys, and I think it's significant in a good way too.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let me just give you where I'm coming from on this. AJ's playing with all these guys for the first time, right? So like I get like I watched BYU last year, fine. But like if you're asked like, hey, what are some of your early impressions? What have you learned? Who are the standouts from practice? Like he very easily could have named all the returnees and gone guy by guy and been like, man, Keba's a monster. Like, man, I don't know, like Xavier Staten's gonna surprise people. He's new. The freshmen coming in are new. But I don't know. I think truly, I think it means something to me that he named those two, Diamande and Kennard Davis. He didn't name Tyler Bruce. He didn't name Nate Pickens. He didn't name Rob Wright, who I still don't think has even been at practice yet. That's probably a problem. But I don't know. I just feel like this is a sign that these guys are actually going to factor into the rotation, which has been my take. Anytime we see clips of Diamande, I mean, anytime there's any practice footage, Diamande looks like a top three or four guy on this team. And Davis isn't a surprise at all based on the profile they're bringing in that he's going to factor in. So I don't know. I just find it noteworthy that the star on BYU is singling out a couple role players because I think if you asked most people in college basketball, nobody even knows who Dom Diamande is yet. This video is brought to you by NBA2K Lab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York. Well,
Bang.
that's New Jersey.
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. And he might be the forgotten piece on this BYU team.
Yeah, so basically, my guy AJ already operating like a superstar. We're big up in the role player guys.
That's what we do. Is that just like what stars have to do?
Yeah, and then new YouTube video out next week.
But if like AJ's Braun, isn't it easier to just be like, yeah, D Wade and Bosch are fun to play with?
Yeah, but also like his name's Moo.
He didn't call him Moo. Is that stock down for you? He said
That is
something.
actually stock. Now that's the most because that's why I honestly thought we were going with this whole thing. I thought it's we're not referring to him as Moo.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Uh,
You shouldn't utter his name unless you call him Moo.
all right, sure. At what point can we worry that Rob Wright's not involved in any of this? I haven't
Um
seen any practice footage of Rob Wright. I don't even know if he's in Provo. No one involved in the BYU program is mentioning Rob Wright at any point. He was the first highest profile transfer ad they got. They spent the most money on him. They stole him away from a rival program. Hashtag where is Rob Wright card.
yeah, I will start freaking out like July 27th.
Okay. So we got 20 days to not panic about Rob Wright.
We have a 20-day. Actually, you should make it 30 because I think there's a random 30-day transfer portal window that's open right now. Let's get them there. Let's get them to Provo, and then we can be okay.
You know how sometimes we will do a video and then we'll swear to ourselves privately that like the team hurt us somehow?
Yeah.
Let me talk directly to BYU for a
If
moment.
if, if you're listening,
Let me talk directly to Provo. Let me talk directly to Kevin Young and staff, social media team. Here you go. In the next 20 days, I need a welcome PG1 3-minute video post. And
please.
I need basically the vlogs that AJ Dybantsa is producing. I need a day in the life with PG1 Rob Wright. And as long as I get that by July 27th, like Cart said, I have no worries. I have no panic. But there's so much positivity and positive vibes of every other member of this team, Cart. The one guy who's supposed to like make it all go not being present in any of it is a little ominous to me, you know?
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get that video soon.
I hope we do.
Please.